Now, chaps watching this at home and in the flight, for the next community flight, I'm hoping to make it one of the Back to Basics series. It's either going to be live streamed, it's certainly going to be a live flight with live players, but I'm either going to record it or live stream it. So I'm going to try and make it very noobified, so if you're afraid of these types of flights, watch out for the next one. And the more new players on that, the better.
Yeah, then you'll be absolutely petrified. Yeah, you'll love it, guys. You'll love it. Come on, it's highlight of the week. Get in, have some fun.
It's a lovely sight over Colonsay, over to the left. Loads and loads of aircraft.
Oh, wow.
Scottish Centre.
Choosy, like
Thank you. Yeah, I was the idiot in the steerman down the wrong end of the runway. Sorry, I was a little late to the party.
Oh, that's okay. I'm right behind you. I'm right behind you in the steerman as well.
Unfortunately, in the south of the UK, we've got beautiful weather this afternoon, so I went outside for the first time in about 6 months.
7 Rosen Romeo Oscar Sierra Echo November.
And cleared my garage, which was flooded for some reason.
I really hope that's not a euphemism.
No, it literally was flooded. I think it's just all the rain from the last few months, and underneath the matting it never goes, so air dryer out. And it's fun, I enjoyed it.
Nice.
Right. A little bit of tidbit. Colonsay's an island. It's about 8 miles by 3 in the Inner Hebrides, and it's located with Isla to the north and Mull to the south. It's the ancestral home of Clan McPhee and the Colonsay branch of Clan McNeil.
Wow. McNeil, what was so probably very famous? Can you give us a bit of history on the names there, David?
No, I don't know the detailed history. I mean, there was a Mackay who was talking on the chat the other day, who was quoting a name of MCAI, which was basically the Gaelic pronunciation of that. But I mean, I just picked up some of the stuff, from wikis I've gone through. I've looked at all the other stages and just picked out a paragraph or something just to keep the conversation going.
Right.
That would have been me, Soapy.
All right, yeah.
So I was just having a quick chat with Chunsy Steve before this. What I want is a flight coordinator, so when people step up for the live streams, if they're not sure on something, because I'm not always able with work and, YouTube stuff and that type of thing, I just can get a little bit, I just can't devote enough time to it. So Steve stepped up for that role. He's going to give it a trial for, a month and a half, Steve? See how it goes?
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, as long as I'm not a gibbering wreck by the end of it and everyone's okay, we'll be fine.
So basically, if you come forward for future community flights, Steve will be the person to go to, and he can help you with setup and that type of thing.
Yeah, I will do, yeah. As long as they're not more words of more than 3 syllables, I'll be able to help. Oh, that's better. I just managed to turn down the sound effects in that steerman so it's not creaking. Oh, sorry, carry on.
Somewhere down the road, when I get a little more versed in this, I was talking with James, and I'd like to maybe throw a few flights your guys' way. There's the normal stuff like the Grand Canyon and stuff like that, but where I live here in Oregon, there's a pretty good route where you can see Hell's Canyon and the Eagle Cap Wilderness and stuff like that. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Wow. Sounds great.
Looks like we got a volunteer for one of the next group flights.
Well, let me get a little more hair on my chin here first.
Yeah.
Right, I'm descending now, chaps. I'm at 1,200 feet and going to go down to about 300 by the time we reach Seal Island, which is on our nose at the moment, is the second island, not the first one. And then going down low to do a low pass at about 100 feet, 150 feet over the bridge over the Atlantic.
Evening, whoever that was.
Evening.
Good evening, everybody. It's Flyby John. How you doing?
Even John.
Great.
It's my second flight this, so go easy on me.
Nope, that's expert. That's expert level.
So I think we have a couple of newcomers, first timers here. So you're ahead slightly.
Oh wow, I'm a veteran. Well,
In real life, if you wiki it, the bridge over Atlantic is a very romantic masonry built, stone built bridge. Unfortunately, Microsoft or Soapy haven't got around to that yet, so it's rather dull when you get in there. It's the Clachan Bridge on the Seal Island, and it separates. It joins Seal Island to the mainland, and it's got the Seal Sound, which we'll be flying up to get to the bridge. A Clachan, by the way, is an old sort of Gaelic word for a small village without any church, like a hamlet in England, I suppose, without a church or a school or any main building like that.
Lovely, thank you, Soap.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, keep it up, Soap, because I'm clueless with the Scottish stuff. I love the place, been there a few times. Just don't have any relatives, so I don't know much about it.
Well, as we say up there, ach, gone yourself, son.
About 7:30, yeah.
Yeah, it makes it more interesting when you've got locals, people who know the area, and you give us all those tidbits.
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
Yeah, well, I know nothing about the Highlands, really. I'm what's known in Scotland as a Sassenach. I belong to Clan Buchanan, and we were Lowlanders, and of course the Highlanders called the Lowlanders Sassenachs. It's now referred to, the English are now referred to as Sassenachs. It's sort of slip south.
At least you know a Campbell.
I'm Noah Campbell. Did any of you manage to see that presentation on the Glencoe?
No.
Have a look at it. It's on the Chit Chat channel, and it tells the real story of the Campbells and McDonald's. It's fascinating.
I will.
Nothing to do with soup, is it, David? Campbell's soup.
Well, actually, it's funny you should say that, because the last line of my thing on Glencoe basically says it caused such hurt that there are some McDonald's who won't even eat Campbell's soup these days. Probably apocryphal, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Well,
It was a very nasty deed indeed.
that got extended over here in the States with the immigration of the Scots, because you've all heard of the Hatfields and McCoys before.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I could tell you a story about the real McCoy, but not on YouTube.
Okay, we'll save that one till hours later.
We can save that one for Steve's flight.
Yeah, no one watches those or pays any attention.
500. Sorry, Steve, what was that?
Sorry, I don't know. I switched off myself then.
Right, I'm going into manual. I've been on autopilot all the way across there. So then descending down over Seal Island there, and skimming Seal Island. Head slightly to the right of Bridge over the Atlantic until you see the strip of water underneath you, and then turn left and fly along it.
Beautiful little island, isn't it?
It is lovely. Look at the mountains around there on the left. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Is that Sky?
Sky's further up on the...
Okay.
Sky's at about 11 o'clock, I'd say. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
Okay. I've been to Sky.
We get a super view of that later.
Oh, I can see where we are, yeah, on the map now, yeah, got it.
Greetings outdoors, Domavar. Yep, greetings from East Coast USA. Greetings.
I joined a little late, guys, so if you look at behind you, you should see me trying to catch up.
You can
I
speed
thought
your
I'd
sim
be
up.
left behind. Oh, go on.
You can speed your sim up. Your sim rate.
Oh, good idea. Cheers, Steve.
I don't know what the default key is. People will know what the default key is.
I'm flying at 90 knots at the moment, so guys, so you should catch up, I think.
Yeah, but this guy's 10 minutes behind.
Is he? All right.
Yeah. Yeah, he
think
might
I'm-
have to sim rate it up.
He's not that far away. I can see him. I'm second last, I think.
I'm in a kitchen. I'm in a kitchen.
I'm last because I had to restart everything. So I see
Oh, wow.
Toby, the old man. Anybody know him?
I'm a new guy. I'm not sure if you can hear me. I've been trying to.
Tony Dark Zero, by chance?
Toby, the old man's the screen name. I'm just passing him. So
Okay.
I'll catch up though.
The guy that said he was the new guy, you're very, very quiet, new guy.
I can still see with my 3 o'clock.
Do you mind, James? Tony the old man. I'm only 53.
Oh, that's a trendy age, that one.
You on?
Right, I'm now over Seal Sound. So as I say, if you get over there and just fly up it, you'll see it's nothing much to see, but it's just that the sound, Seal Sound, opens at both ends into what is effectively the Atlantic, and that's why they call it the bridge over the Atlantic.
Oh.
Aha.
So I'm now at 80 knots. Go ahead.
Isn't that where Rod Stewart got the title for his album, Atlantic Crossing?
Could be, I don't know. Either that or it was on the QE2, I should think. Right, I'm
So,
just approaching the bridge now. So I think I'm in the first aircraft in the flight. So I'm just over the bridge in about 30 seconds.
Are we landing on it?
No, we're not landing on it. Well, have a go. Good luck.
Tunesy will. He lands on everything.
Who's in the Bulldog? Good choice.
Good evening to Joe Wolf in the chat there, and Ranger. We're heading over the Highlands of Scotland, for those who want to know.
Come on, Dan, you can do this.
Oh, it's Blue Boy in the Bulldog. Good
Yeah,
luck.
could I have a mic check, please?
Yes, perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks, Steve.
I keep waiting for an aircraft to fly alongside of me and somebody to look over and go, what kind of a fine used aircraft can we interest you in today?
So we're flying under the bridge, David?
Over it. Well, you can fly under it if you want to. If it was real, that'd be a good trick.
Too late, I already went under it.
Yeah, I did. As I said the other day, shoot the one of the spans at the viaduct on second attempt. The first one, I hit one of the piers just about in the middle.
Did you fly that wings level or did you?
Wings level, yeah. Yeah, because the Sting's a tiny little aircraft. It's very easy.
Oh, I really need to get that.
It's a lovely aircraft. It's brilliant for this sort of stuff.
I got the Sting today, David.
Oh, great, Pete.
I'm not flying it, mind you, but I had my heart set on the Bulldog.
Who is flying it then?
No, it's parked up. Is there no parking brake on that, David?
No, there isn't.
On this thing. Yeah.
No, well, at least I haven't found it. Do you know, Rosen? Oh, right, I didn't know that. I just, maybe I take off every time with my parking brake on. I don't know. I'll do. I press the parking brake button. I don't hear anything. That's the thing. Right.
There's a brick on a bit of string.
Right, we're doing a touch and go at this next airport, which is Oban Airport, or North Connell. It's 01 is the actual runway. So
Okay.
we want to head out to the right a bit off the track, shall I not?
Just outdoors, Delmava from the chat there, saying its family is Fraser clan, the northern part of Skype.
Excellent.
The noob. I bet you didn't. I bet nobody here knew that Star Wars was actually a Scottish battle. I bet you didn't know that.
No.
It was. It took a long, long time ago in a Gaelic sea far, far away.
God, bloody hell.
Oh,
thank you. I'm here all evening.
That's a great dad joke. I love it.
I must have missed that
They
sequel.
don't get any better than that.
No, they don't.
I must have missed that sequel, Return of the Haggis.
Now watch it here, guys. What looks like an airport is actually the apron on the left-hand side there when you get to it. You want to go off to the right a bit. The runway, as I say, is 01 now.
What city town are we just passed over, Soap? Because that's beautiful, that little port city. Is it Oban?
That's Oban.
It is Oban.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Right, that's on my list next time I go. That's lovely.
They're doing nice whiskey there as well.
Oh, okay.
During the baptism of fire flight that I put a video up on, we came down from Fort William down the loch here, and it was closing in, wasn't forecast, and eventually we could hardly see anything, and we rang ahead to say we were going to be a bit late. So Oban Airport promptly switched off all the lights and went home. We all got down in one piece, but it was quite exciting.
Soapy.
Yep.
How do you pronounce M-A-I-L-L-A-G?
Malag.
Malag. Like, oh, my leg.
Hi, leg. Just like that.
Because when we visited last time, I probably embarrassed myself by butchering up a lot of Scottish names, so...
Just touch and go here, guys. And you need to climb out a bit over that hill in front, so get down and up.
Nasty. Yeah.
Get down and up. Well, you can go to the left there if you've got issues.
I'm a bit late joining, guys. Are you on North Europe?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I've just been clicking on North Europe and I can't see anybody. No one's popping up.
Oh, we are here.
Have you got your traffic on?
Yeah, I had the same issue. I had to go offline and back online.
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes clicking out of that server onto another one for a minute and then coming back in does the trick.
Yeah, I've just clicked over to Southeast Asia and see if it does anything.
You've got your all players settings on, you haven't changed much, have you?
Yeah, because I can see other people flying, but I just can't see you lot. Your names aren't popping up.
Okay.
Okay, so the airstrip's on the other side of that inlet, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
just to apologise in advance, some of you have got that kind of grainy voice over chat again. It's my settings on my desktop PC. I've not solved it. Most of you are okay, but when you watch this video back, don't worry, it's not you, it's my computer. Trying to get my laptop back working again.
You're fine in Discord, James.
Yeah, it's just some voices are coming over a bit, you know, non-compliant, shall we say. Don't worry, most of you are clear. Fine, it's just the odd one.
Are you PC guys seeing the POI labels, Glencoe entry in front of us now?
No.
Right. Yeah, I said, yeah. Okay. I was just thinking of some of the newbies. They could. It might help them.
Ooh,
Have you got a big diesel flying with you?
Have I got a? Sorry.
Big diesel?
No, I don't think so.
No. Yeah, other people are popping up, but you're not popping up on my screen.
Vin Diesel, was it?
No, big diesel.
No.
Got Daddy Pig in my aircraft. I need to climb up to just over 3,000, about 3,500 feet here, over those hills ahead.
Can I go through the valley, Soap? I'm in an open cockpit. It's freezing.
You can.
David, what airport have we just left there? Someone's asking. Pedro's asking in chat.
That was Oban Airport. It's Oban Airport, if that is its name, but it's at North Connell.
You got the ICAO code for him?
Oh God, what is it?
It's Echo Golf, Echo Oscar.
Right.
Right.
So Glencoe entrance should be about, well, from where I'm at, about 14.5 nautical miles. Does that sound right?
11.25 from me.
Okay, because you're up at the front of the pack, so.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to see those waypoints if you stick yourself in the middle of all the traffic.
Yeah, yeah. Yes. What I'm going to do is I'm going straight for that Glencoe entry point, and just over the mountain here, I basically pull off the throttle, put on flats, one level of flats, and then just drop to the loch, and then turn into Glencoe. I think that's the best entrance. Are you with me?
We will be.
So am I going too fast? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. I'm looking at my VFR map at the moment. We're quite close together.
Well, I don't know. You are quite a way ahead, Soap.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
It doesn't
aircraft
matter. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter so much because we're in a lots of line. At least we know which direction you're going. So
yeah, you're ahead of me. You're ahead of me.
No,
you are. You're at my 10 o'clock. It says Tunesy anyway. You're an steerman?
Good evening, guys. Can I get a mic check?
I know what it was.
Thank you.
I've been disconnected for the last 30 seconds for some reason. Now I've got
right.
Soap, yeah.
Right.
Anybody flying the JP Logistics, are you getting jittery frames? It could just be that I'm streaming and that's why it's happening.
No, that's I was getting that yesterday. Literally every half a second, double jerk, a double jerk, like a stutter, clear, stutter, clear. Yeah, no, I think that's a bug in the aircraft.
Oh, okay, it's never
If you
happened
reload it and reload it, if you come out and load it again, it seems better the second time. But no, it was doing it over Greenland for me yesterday.
Oh.
There's something in it that they've added. It didn't do it in the last version.
Sorry, sorry, live streamers watching this, the viewers. There's nothing I can do about it at the moment.
It's only subtle though. I was only getting a very subtle one.
Yeah, it's not massive. I'm not getting massive drops. It's just this. Ah, well.
Yeah. Yeah, but Glencoe is basically one of the most beautiful glens in Scotland, and it's infamous, as I said, for the massacre of Glencoe, in which apocryphally the Campbells took advantage of the MacDonald's hospitality and then got up in the middle of the night and murdered them all, Trojan horse mode.
Oh.
Ostensibly, it was an inter-clan feud, but the truth's much more nuanced. Donald resisted bending the knee to the king, the Hanoverian king, and he ordered that they be taken out. And it wasn't just Campbells that did it, but there were lots of other clans as well involved. Say again? No, I'm just going to climb up over to the left. The Lost Valley's the one on the right you should go in there, isn't it? Goes off to the... yeah. Yeah, I would have gone up there, but in fact, we need to turn around, to keep on the track. There's already a quite turn to the left, as you can see.
Have we got a full stop landing coming up, David?
Yeah, we have. We've got a full stop landing over on the on Skye, but that's as I said in one of the chats, that there are only 2 full stop landings. The rest are touch and go, because it's quite a long trip. It's quite a long trip.
I just want to restart the sim, but I should be okay till then. Let me just try something.
Oh yeah, it's quite a way. Yeah. Right.
I think that's helps it. Going to the menu and back has solved it. Maybe.
Right, I'm just dropping down to the valley floor now.
What time have we set here?
I've got live time and it looks lovely.
Come on, live time and weather. It's great.
Yeah. 1826 UTC I have. Yeah, it's not bad.
I might go live weather.
What do you see about the Hoolish?
Live weather's nice.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Color in the clouds for the sunset and all. Yeah.
Right,
yeah, that's lovely. Yeah.
I'm circling around at the bottom of Glencoe on the loch.
Oh my word, that view is just up that. Oh wow.
It is beautiful, isn't it?
Oh my god.
That's the place, Kinloch even up the top, but up Glencoe is just beautiful.
Stunning.
Yeah, but it is Loch Laven, yeah.
Yes.
Not many are going to get the chance to see it like this.
No.
I've been up and down it. Once it was snowy and the other time it was at 11 o'clock at night, but which was a shame. But this is stunning.
Well, go as low as you like on the entrance.
Oh wow!
I'm just entering now.
I'll wait for the others.
Yeah.
Tally ho.
I'm just doing a bit of sim rate shenanigans because I think I'm slowing down because of this jerk bug. That's trying to solve it. So I'm just doing ×2, catching up.
I'll take another circuit.
James, if you've got slow speed stuttering, have you just cleared your cache, your rolling cache? I had that the other day and it was slowing me down compared to everyone else. Something chronic.
Okay, I'll try that. Is that the rolling cache, you mean, yes?
The rolling cache, yeah.
Okay, I'll give that a try.
Yeah.
So I'm with you now, chaps. It's okay.
I think we're all ready to go up now, are we?
Yep.
Okay, let's go. It's good to stay. It's good to stay low on the valley floor. Or should I say the Glen floor? I'll get shot.
There's nice Brits to fly under here.
Say again?
Nice Brit here. Just flew under it.
Did you?
Fine.
Where is that? At the bottom.
Out in the
We're
south.
already past it.
The bridge of the Atlantic.
Thank you. The Glen's full of aircraft.
That little puddle there, also very nice.
I think that's the Lost Glen up there to the right. Just at that
Plane
junction.
on floats.
I'm just trying to find the Anna-Egot Ridge. Ah, that's why I'm out, yeah. I did that once, absolutely terrifying.
Why am I hearing conga music here? Da, 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 like the conga line.
Must be all in your head.
We do love a party.
Rosen, is your GPS still on your touchscreen? Right. Yeah. Okay. I've got mine on, but same thing happened last night. The GPS line disappeared from it. The flight plan's still loaded. I can still follow it, but it's not showing up on the display in the aircraft either. Yeah, mine's
I had
not
that
on.
earlier, just going from Huddison to Heathrow, and it just didn't show the right line.
Yeah. Very odd.
This would be fantastic in a jet, I imagine.
There's Mr. Rosen to my right.
Interesting road concepts here.
Yeah. Now up at the top there, you can see there's a sort of gap to the left. If you go through there just before the exit marker.
Yep.
Wow.
The buckle, did you say?
Glennateef is where James Bond was filmed, so it's just a bit further on here.
Maclure Etifmoor.
We're not far from the Commando Memorial, are we? Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, no snow. Okay.
Devil staircase, isn't it?
Right.
I'm hoping to do it next year.
You don't need to fly down there. A pair of trainers is fine. A set of walking boots is awesome. I'm going to come down on the bike next time I go. Oh no, motorbike. I'm going to bring the off-road bike and I'm away. Over the passes, anywhere that's not tarmac to be perfect. And that's pretty difficult in Scotland because there's not a lot of off-road riding.
That's on my bucket list, is to come back and do some motorcycle riding in Scotland.
Yeah. You have to put up with the beaches, unfortunately.
That's a beautiful sunset on Lifetime right now.
Yep.
Scottish midges are evil. They are. They're about 1,000 times worse than the English ones.
Yeah, definitely.
It's about the same with the women, actually.
Yeah.
They've got a
Can't tell them from the man.
Oh, sorry, James. That's YouTube, isn't it? That's me banned from.
No, you're fine. We've all got this picture on our head now with.
If you want to,
women.
If you want to clear the top, 4,500 feet will do it over the top of Ben Nevis, and it's a good view down either side there. Yeah. It's on my nose. I'm just arriving at Ben Nevis now, just about.
Just showing the people at home. I think it's there. Where Soapy is, just there.
Yeah,
How can you tell, Soapy?
Sorry?
How can you tell? There's a lot of identical peaks around that place.
Well, when I put in those waypoints and I've got POI on, points of interest on, and they show up because I put in named waypoints. I did that deliberately for the newbies so that they would see where they were going. And you can actually fly the plan without the plan, if you know what I mean. You just follow the waypoints.
Oh. Now, isn't it Ben Nevis the tallest peak in the UK?
Correct. You won the prize. You won tonight's prize, James.
Google is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. It's in fact it's what was I going to say? It's the highest mountain in Scotland, in the United Kingdom, the British Isles. Summit's 4,411 feet, and it's the highest landmass in any direction for 450 miles.
Wow.
It's quite close to Fort William. If you look on your maps up on the left there's a kink in the loch which goes round to the left. And in fact, Fort William's on that kink. It's just down there at about 10 o'clock from Ben Nevis. So you'll see it as we go around.
We should still have some snow-capped mountains, shouldn't we, about this time of year? Still?
I don't think there were when I flew it last night. With the snow off.
Okay.
Do you think that's reached Scotland yet?
Soon they're going to be starting to do their own wines, I'm pretty sure.
Well, they do, but they come out of kits.
Aye.
Beautiful textures and terrain map, isn't it, around here? We've done a good job.
Gorgeous. One of the there was a poem about Glencoe, and it basically said they came from Fort William with murder in mind. The Campbells had orders King William had signed. Put all to the sword, these words underlined, and leave none alive, called MacDonald. And they came in the night when the men were asleep, that band of Argyles through snow soft and deep, like murdering foxes amongst helpless sheep. They slaughtered the house of MacDonald.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Why did you not sing it?
We've got a bit of a theme going on here with the slaughtering and the murdering and the killing, and there's a little bit of a Scottish theme.
They came in the night when the men were asleep. The band of Argyles through snow soft and deep, like murdering foxes among helpless sheep.
Awesome.
They slaughtered the house of MacDonald.
Excellent.
Awesome. Perfect.
Bravo.
Awesome.
Nice one, Soap.
Well done.
And that's the Eurovision entry for Scotland for this year.
Yeah, remember, it'll be on YouTube. I'm going to point everybody to this point mark in the video.
Where it gets demonetised, yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to go into his Billy Connolly pub singer soon.
I used to sing, actually, my wife in pubs with
Really?
with a guitar. Yeah. We went.
Cool.
I think you've had enough.
Can you play? Can you play over there, Soapy?
My voice isn't what it was.
Well, what did it used to be?
Oh, it's good. Very good.
Well, put it this way: it used to have a great effect before ladies' nights when we were down at Dartmouth to make the girls cry. So that was quite good.
But they used you.
It's making me cry.
That was very effective. God, you're so kind, you lot.
Strangely enough, they always used to put them on at 5 to 11 at night.
Yeah.
Do you know the significance of Cordpack?
Of where?
Cordpack, just passing it now on the right hand side of my helicopter.
No, go for it.
Cordpack is where the Highland chieftains and the kings of Scotland were brought to, and they rested overnight. I think it translates to land of the dead, or land of resting place of the dead, before they took the kings and the chieftains over to Iona to be buried.
All right.
Beautiful.
Right, I'm descending to the loch floor there, basically, to about 500 feet, because that gives us a good vantage coming in from the left to see the viaduct and then hot tail it out of the glen.
At the head of the loch, is that Fort William?
No, it's behind it. When you say the head of the loch, ahead of us. No, it was behind us. It was in that kink in the, I said when we came over Ben Nevis, it was just to our left. It's Ben Nevis is very close to Fort William.
Right. Yeah, I'm back at the end of the pack, so I'm just flying it over.
Right, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you look on your map, if you see the loch that bends around in a right angle to the left, as you look at it, that kink is where Fort William is.
Yeah, Fort William's at the foot of Ben Nevis, and it's on Loch Linney.
Yeah, thank you.
Because we rode the train up to, because it runs from Fort William to Malag, right?
Malag, aye.
Yeah, and
Richmond.
It was raining to beat nobody's business, so we got up to Malag and got off and walked around and got back on the train. And then the next day we drove it because we were going over to Skye, and we were wondering why the train wasn't running, and come to find out it rained so hard that it washed part of the track out.
If anyone's got live weather on, have you got that sun just coming off the loch right now?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Somebody in the chat there saying my mum met Billy Connolly in a lift, and he asked her which floor it's her claim to fame. I guess which floor is her claim to fame? Very good.
Did she survive?
That's Fizz in the chat. Did she survive? Fizz is with us apparently.
Right, I've slowed down to bunch us up a bit there so that you see where we dart out. You might find the climb quite taxing, James, but just go up the glen and you should be fine.
Okay.
I did it in a 172.
It's nice. Somebody's got the family gathered to watch them. Very nice.
What's that? Someone got the son and grandson there?
I don't know. Someone's got the family with them. It's nice.
Just get him to say hello. Hello, buddy.
Okay.
Welcome along, buddy.
Keep close to the right-hand hill here as you turn into the glen. You'll see, and turn in towards the viaduct ahead of you. And then we're just going to wing over the top of it, drop the left wing down, and do a tight turn round to the left. So I'm over the viaduct now, banking over, pulling back. And then you go up the first glen on the right, just at the start of the loch.
Okay, I can see you turning. Yep. I think it's you.
Yeah, I'm now turning up the glen.
After the little hill there, mountain.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
500.
It seems we are too late. We missed the steam train.
Yeah. I was just wondering there whether they could, repeat a train going across it every now and again as the flights are coming through.
Perfectly doable.
I mean, presumably they can sense when there are aircraft in the vicinity.
I'm sure the person or the people responsible for doing the Victoria Falls scenery would do a marvellous job on this.
Oh wow, is that the Harry Potter bridge there by chance?
That is. It is.
Yeah, lovely.
That's the Hogwarts bit, yep.
Yeah. There you go, guys at home.
I bet
that's Harry! You wizard, Harry!
Locals hate that.
Go on, Tango, going through it.
Well, only knife etching will do this. But we'll have a go.
Ooh, no, surely not. Surely not. Oh, he is. There goes Dan Lance.
Ouch.
Let's watch him. I've got a good view of you, Dan Lance. Go on.
Oh no.
Ooh, you're brilliant. You get it? You got it.
Try.
Oh.
Well, as I was saying, when I actually tried that flight the first time around, the viaduct wasn't there. It was part of the last world update. Now, at that stage, I didn't know what a world update was.
It was his day off, so.
Shit. Oh well. Oops. I'm just wondering if I can make this. This is going to be tough for the old 152, I think.
Tango's going in. Tango's going in.
For the second time. Come on.
No.
No.
Just the tail hooking to it. Just so close.
I made it through in the steam, dear. Come on, man. You disappoint me.
People are having problems with the climb.
No, we're having problems going through the viaduct.
Oh, right.
I tried.
Climb's fine.
I tried doing it once at a Kodiak, and I think theoretically it's got about a foot of clearance, but yeah, didn't make it.
Really, I'm quite good at this, and it's a real small plane I fly, so I'm thinking I have good chances, but nah.
It's 50 feet. The spans are 50 feet wide.
Okay. Well, the
no,
steam
I have to knife at it anyway, last try.
Well, a fantastic flight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, made it this time.
So you more experienced flyers, I've heard stories about if you try to fly under like the Golden Gate Bridge or whatever, the sim will kick you out. Is that right?
Yeah, apparently so. It clears your hard drive and everything.
500.
Deletes the sim, goes into your bank, withdraws all your money, and steals your car.
We set very low standards here, and we always failed to meet them.
Failed to meet them.
That's the motto.
This is like the beer monkey, isn't it? Ruffles your hair, steals all your change, and takes a dump in your mouth.
Oh. Nice image. Hi, Scott Sykes. I'm going to change the subject. How you doing, my friend? Just in the chat there. Carry on, Steve.
No, welcome, Scott. Although I don't know what being drunk is. I've never been drunk. I've never experienced it. I don't know what you're talking about.
You never lied before, have you, either?
No.
Well, he's always been drunk.
No, I'm not. I'm really not a drinker. I never have been. I mean, I've had a couple. I never drunk much when I was young. I had I had a couple and a little bit, but never much. I gave up really on the. I was used to be working as a DJ, and I was working in a pub, and the guys there, friends of mine, got me absolutely hammered on flaming Drambuis, and this was on Christmas Eve, and someone had to take over for the rest of the evening because I was absolutely out of it, and they took me home and took everything home and drove my car, and I actually missed the whole of Christmas Day, and didn't really wake up until midday Boxing Day. Yeah, fairly terrible. So yeah, never really again.
Okay.
That was 10 years of my life in my teens.
We all said never again. Many
I was working, so in lots of years around pubs and clubs, and I was working and driving, so you just don't drink.
Are you all out of the valley now? Sorry, actually. Right, over there at about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, that's the Cullens. They're called the Cullens on the Isle of Skye, those sort of nipply hills there. And there's an old Scottish song which says hills. They're called the Cullens. Yeah, Nippily Hills. Yes, in fact, there are two hills on the Isle of Jura, which are called the Paps of Jura. That's their proper name, and for obvious reasons. And there's a lovely old song, which is talking about, and this is the Road to the Isles, hence the title. The Road to the Isles goes up from Fort William to Mallaig, follows the track of the railway as well, and it says, "Sure by Tummel and Loch Rannoch and Loch Aber I will go, by heather tracks with heaven in their wiles. And if you're thinking in your inner heart that braggart's in the step, you've never smelt the tangle of the Isles. Oh, the far Cullens are putting love on me, as step I with my chromac to the Isles."
Easy.
There's a lot there to
understand half of it, but it sounds real good.
I was going to say, at least I can understand you. The first time I went to a Robbie Burns festival or whatever, and the guy did it in authentic Scottish, and you get lost.
Yeah, they're all Navy smoothed off a few corners.
As flamboyant as I am, you might as well stamp on me yank on my forehead. When we were over there visiting, we were in a little village up in the Highlands, and a local walked up to me, and I'm about a head and a half taller than he is because I'm kind of tall. And he looks at me and he goes, "Aye, Nell, have you been down the road to see Hamish, the wee Ori Elan Coo?" And I didn't want to be the ugly American and say, would you say that so I can understand it? And it wasn't until we got out of town and we're driving down the road, we come around the corner and off of the pasture, there was Hamish, and it's only when I saw what was in the pasture and thought about what he said that I realized that a wee Ori Elan Coo is a small hairy Highland cow.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then the language clicked a little bit better.
Yeah. I mean, I remember spending time in an airport with somebody, I think he was from Texas, and I had my Scottish accent on at the time. My wife put me up to it, and he kept saying, "Well, I never knew that." And I never knew that. I don't think he understood anything I said. Right, this next aerodrome is a full stop landing, chaps, to have a little break. 10 minutes.
Yep.
It's Broadford Aerodrome. The runway is 07, so you need to head off to the sort of towards the sort of right-hand Cullen there, and then turn in towards 07. And the airport was constructed by the Corps of Royal Engineers. It was opened in 1972 to serve as a gateway to the Isle of Skye. And Logan Air operated the scheduled service there from 1972 to 88. No commercial services has existed there since, and the NHS Highland and the Scottish Ambulance Service use it now.
That's Bradford that we're heading for?
That's correct. It's about 8.6 miles as the crow flies, and I'm just descending now.
Take this opportunity to say hello, gents. I am with you. You probably can't see my plane because I can't see any of you, but I've been with you since North Colonsey.
Hello.
Oh. Are you on the North Europe server?
I'm on the.
Oh, is that Ninja?
North Europe. I'm on the North Europe server, but I can't see anyone else.
Ninja, I can see you. Is that Ninja?
No, that's not you.
Yeah, I've found you all.
Well, Steve knows who I am.
Honestly,
They was curious bee.
Oh, okay.
If you come out of the server and then into West Europe or another one for just 30 seconds and then come back in, you should pop in eventually after a short while.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. I've done that about 4 times.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Yeah, same here. I think what you need to do is what I've just done now. Just
Which
check,
is?
make sure that you're in all live and not live traffic.
I shall have a look at that in a bit.
All players, yeah?
Yeah, I've just realised as well, it's like, my swimmer swapped me over to DX12. I never asked for it.
It's got it in for you.
Infamy.
Yeah. I liked the rendition of the Alexander Brothers just a few minutes ago.
All right. You'll have to explain. there's a lot of not Scots around.
The Alexander Brothers were a very famous Scots singing duo, and they quite often did the song "The Road to the Isles."
Yeah.
What would they think of Soapy's rendition? Would they have him hung, drawn and quartered? Or would they approve?
No, his rendition was spot on.
They approve, yeah? Okay, so...
What did you Scots chaps think about the Crankies back in the day? Remember the Crankies?
Oh my god, embarrassing.
Totally embarrassing. They came from a village which is 3 miles from where I was born.
Oh, wow.
They used to call the ex-First Minister the wee cranky.
Oh, Sturgeon, yeah.
I remember seeing a video clip of her, and all she said in it the whole way through, it was about 3 minutes, was Scotland, 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 etc.
Wow.
Well, it looks like we've got a stealth fighter with us.
Yeah,
I'm not very impressed because he's not very stealthy. He's like an airliner to me.
Yeah, he nearly took my hair off.
Didn't see him for a while, and then he appeared to me.
Yeah, he's going to get caught flying like that by radar, definitely.
It wouldn't be a live stream without a jet, Steve, would it? Jet fighter.
Without an interloper. Heading into the floor. Yep, there we go. Bedtime, Pedro. Time for school in the morning. Night.
It's alright, Pedro. No one noticed.
Yeah, nobody saw that, Pedro.
So the runway is about, what, 12 degrees or something?
It's 07.
07, okay, thank you.
Come on, James, get it spot on.
It's right by the water's edge. It runs along the water's edge there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is... Sorry, can you remind me, is this a full stop?
It's a full stop.
Roger.
Pedro's in the chat. It's okay, Pedro. Come and join us. Anybody can join if you want to fly. You want to fly a jet? It's not a problem.
Pick a slow jet, Pedro. That's a stealth fighter. You'll struggle to do 120 knots in that.
It takes some skill to fly a jet that slow, so
Yeah.
kudos.
Pick a slow one, Pedro. I think that's what the crash might have been. I think he was probably just getting so he can get back to desktop.
Anybody think that Acerbo changed the LOD settings in the last update at all?
No.
In a negative way? I feel like it went the other way.
Got Soapy coming in first, it looks like. Followed by Danmans and Rosin and Rumble way behind it. I've got you all in my sights. I should be next.
We've got a blue boy ahead of me.
What a sight. Three. Amazing sight.
Yeah. There's a fair few flyers, aren't there?
Yeah.
Good call.
There's the airport was, I'd say, the Royal Engineers. There's no the airport occasionally used by the Highland service, and it takes patients into Inverness or Glasgow apparently from here. I think it's an honesty box here as well.
Did you hear that, Steve?
With friends like you lot, who needs enemas?
It's jerky.
Right, James, if you're happy, I think we ought to aim to leave at about 8:15.
Yeah, perfect. Or 8:10's fine. It's
Whatever,
2 minutes past
okay.
9 o'clock.
Nice forever.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got 4 minutes past at the moment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 8:15 by your clock.
Right. It's 20:04 according to my computer. Ooh,
is it
crikey.
a computer or is it just a clock with a battery?
Well, I have a clock with a battery, a computer, and an iPad sitting in front of me at the moment.
Oh.
Sarge plays lovely. You're coming in. Yep. Down you come. And E.T. You need to phone home, my friend. Alan. Great landing. And the old man. Soapy the old man. And Tango coming in, doing some kind of... what are you doing, my friend?
Upside down, usually.
Throwing it around.
There we go. Tango's down as well. Okay, chaps at home, what I'm going to do... Let me just... bear with me.
Oh, is it half-time entertainment?
Yep. What are you going to sing us, Chinsey?
Cheerleaders.
Cheerleaders with leg like yours.
We're expecting a Roman in the gloaming from you, so.
Is that an invitation?
We need a Roman in the gloaming.
Well, the lassie by your side.
Here we go.
Roaming in the gloaming on the bunny banks of Clyde. When the sun is in the west, it's the time that I love best. Oh, it's lovely roaming in the gloaming.
And ahoy.
And ahoy.
James, you need to...
Mr. Mandolin.
You need to put his phone number on there so some promoters can get a hold of him seeing this video.
Also, they can block it.
There's a risk.
Promoters, hitmen, all the same.
So I have a question for you. I biffed it on the end of the runway, so how do I get back to where I'm supposed to be?
Walk.
Hit Y. Hit Y. Have you got a keyboard connected?
Yes.
Hit Y.
Y.
Because it tells you so.
Oh my goodness.
Press the any key.
Where's the any key? Can't find it.
Are you now on the on your wheels?
Well, I'm actually back at the very beginning where we took off from, so I want to have to not fly the whole route.
Oh no!
Oh no! Just spawn here.
Can I? So, how do I spawn?
Yeah.
On the names,
If you
just
go
zoom
back
in.
to the main menu.
XBRO. X-ray Bravo Romeo Oscar.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So go back to the world map and do XBRO.
Correct.
Yeah, just see what the planes are. And
Just put departure
You'll find
there.
us.
Just click on one of us, and is your departure point, and you should appear.
All right. Well, you guys go take a break. I'll catch up with you here in a minute.
Yeah, we've got a 10-minute half time. What did the Scotsman say when someone stole his drink? Where'd my glass go? What was the other one? Oh yeah, why do the Scots wear kilts? Because goats can hear a zipper a mile off. That one went down well.
Nice one.
Yeah, while the boss is away, I've got away with that one.
Somebody told me once about, do you know who invented bridges?
Yep.
Two Scotsmen who didn't want to pay for the ferry.
Let's just get there. Guys, is anybody around?
Yeah, we're all around.
All right. What airport have you landed at? Because I've just restarted the sim, so I'm not going to have my flight plan now.
X-ray Bravo Romeo Oscar.
Thank you. X-ray
James.
Bravo Romeo Oscar, yes?
Yes.
Great.
Affirmative.
James, Sky for Sim is great for a tablet for loading in flight plans and then sending it off to your nav equipment in your aircraft.
Oh, okay, I'm in the Cessna 172 though.
Yeah, you just make it a little floating tablet.
Ah.
Yeah, no, it does. I remember that does work. Yeah.
I've stopped using flight plans in Microsoft Flight Simulator because there's a bug sometimes that
Yeah, absolutely.
cuts your FPS out.
Yeah, for flight plans, as in I stopped using, substitute those things. There's quite a few bugs.
Okay, that's good to know. I'm just going to do a couple of things in Flight Simulator while I've got the chance. Options, just go and clear the cache.
Just notice while we're all sitting around on the ground, on Xbox, whenever you were in an aircraft previously to this last update, you couldn't see the aircraft that other people were flying in, even if you own those aircraft. Now, I'm in a PC-6, there's a Bulldog right in front of me, and I see it as a Bulldog. I see all the 152s, all the 172s. I'm seeing all the aircraft as they are, if I own them.
You should have been able to. I don't know whether they forced that, the option to see enable other aircraft in multiplayer.
No,
it's switchable.
No, there's a 337 alongside me, and I can see it as a 337 as well. So I don't know whether that's just been rolled out with this update.
Well, it worked before as well.
It should, but generally.
It
yeah.
never. I can't say I ever noticed it before. It always seemed to just put a generic aircraft in.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I've
I
noticed.
see a lot of bonanzas.
I know the PC's got an option to view everything as the default aircraft or multiplayer as stock aircraft or their own, but I'm not sure the Xbox has got that option. See traffic on the bottom of the screen on traffic settings. There's 4 settings for viewing multiplayer aircraft and online aircraft and default aircraft. But I'm not sure the Xbox has got that. So go into traffic settings, scroll down the bottom, view other aircraft.
General options.
Yeah, traffic I think.
No, it's not on there. No, we haven't got that on Xbox.
Oh, you don't have it on Xbox? Okay.
No.
Okay, so it should have been enabled by default.
Yeah, so that must be a new thing then.
Obviously, your version was turned off.
I think there's a lot of stuff in the actual menus that don't appear in the Xbox that you have on the PC.
Yeah, they just leave them on by default or off by default.
Yeah, the sim's better now. I've restarted it. Steve, you were correct. Oh, it seems better for the moment.
Who's in the sexy gold and yellow Sting?
If it's on the runway, it's me. I've just bought it.
No, it's not on the runway. It's actually on the standing, just on my wing actually.
If you go to outside view and zoom up a little, or drone view, I mean, you can stop the name tag.
I can see the stars. I can see the stars faintly, but they're rendered as if they're 35 feet in the air. The depth is wrong. The clouds are higher than the stars.
Wow.
I've got Orion and Orion's belt up above me, but it's about 60 foot. The clouds, yeah, very weird. Quite like them. You can reach the stars.
This Sting is nice.
I want to check your altimeter setting.
Because I'm looking at those stars, the clouds appear to be underneath them, not above them.
Who's in the gold and black Sting? At least it looks like a Sting to me. With the yellow cross on the tail, the yellow star on the tail.
Oh, I see.
Agree, but that's their BLM. Yeah, BLM Field 3.
Right. I'm right next to it, so I can't see the tag. Right.
A little Spitfire it is.
Yeah, I'm just trying to change aircraft.
Are you happy to start trundling down to the end of the runway, James?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Hey.
Just setting off.
Start her up.
Sorry I'm late.
Who that?
Hey.
The Brian?
Yeah.
Hello, buddy, how are you?
Hey. I'm here. Head count.
Oh, you've missed a good flight so far, and some very interesting songs and history. Fantastic.
Yeah, you wouldn't have understood a word of it so far, Brian, to be honest. It's been enlightening. Soap's been singing away like a drunken sailor. It's been awesome, actually. It's been quite good.
Wow. I've got a faint now, Steve.
What?
I've got a faint now. You said something nice.
No, I didn't. Yeah, but it was preceded by something horrible, so...
Oh, okay, then.
Indicates it.
What was that, sotto voce?
Yeah, that was the one.
He did only say it was quite good.
Yeah, okay.
It was good. It was cultural, so there we go.
Yeah, all right.
Cultural.
So, chaps, if you're getting that stuttering, by the way, I restarted the sim and cleared the cache as someone advised, and it's fine at the moment. So there you go.
Sorry. All right,
yeah. I do that James every update. now. It just gets infuriating and turn.
There is a thread on the Discord for that 152 that there is stuttering issues since the new update.
Is that? Okay, because I've never had it until I flew this aircraft, basically. That makes sense.
So there is something glitchy going on. Yeah.
Oh,
Right, I'm rolling down.
Somebody went over.
Yeah, capsized.
All over the runway.
Gotta restart. My controls froze up.
Somebody in a helicopter, by chance?
Yeah.
Great. We're getting a view into someone's life there, I'm afraid.
Scottish Center, Rosen Romeo Oscar, Sierra Echo November, is type 1 miles northeast of X-Ray Bravo Romeo Oscar, 600 feet. Request clearance to transition.
Well, it's not mine because I don't have a life.
Rosen Romeo Oscar, Sierra Echo November, Scottish Center. Squawk 6602.
All right, David, carry on with that fascinating history, and it really is.
Okay, next airfield, we're going to touch and go. It's about 6 miles away, Plockton. It's one of the ones we landed on that gyro flight I spoke about. And this is another one with an honesty box, the hangar, and a self-service fuel for Jet A1 if you need some Chinzy. With AL-48.
I'm trying to give it up.
It's owned by the local Highland Council, and it's managed by PDG helicopters, believe it or not.
Put some ice and water in it and I'll be fine.
Just take small sips.
Yeah, Avgas gives me a hangover.
Gives you Avgas?
Yeah, you've got to mix it. It's just otherwise you have a real bad hangover.
There's certainly a lot of hot air around, that's for sure.
What bridge is this? Is this...
Oh, there's a bridge.
Where?
Tell me more.
Don't know what that is.
There is a bridge.
Anyone got the little nav map? Oh, yes, of course, that's the Sky Bridge. Of course, it's the Sky Bridge. Yeah.
No, it can't be the Sky Bridge, can it?
Well, it's a bridge.
Is that the one that goes over that the one that goes over to the mainland?
That's the Sky Bridge.
Oh, no, it can't be a Sky Bridge because Sky is way over to the left at about 8 o'clock.
You've just taken off from the Sky. Broadford is on the Sky.
Little nav map.
Of course it is, yes.
Plenty of room on this bridge.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, you're quite right.
So we are on the way down. Oh no, we're just missing it. I'm going the other way, so I'm sort of headed towards Island.
Yeah, you got to turn around.
Yeah, I've stayed around this area. This was lovely.
This is the Kyle Loch Alsh.
Yeah, I stayed there.
A lovely name, isn't it?
A little further down. Beautiful.
The Kyle of Loch Alsh.
What are we doing at Plockton?
Just a touch and go.
But they filmed Hamish Macbeth.
Oh God, that's a blast from the past. It's getting a wee bit dark.
Plockton headings 02.
02, thank you.
Look at those mountains ahead, aren't they beautiful? Oh, the hills, I should say.
The whole area was just rendered beautifully. With the light, it's stunning.
Yeah.
And very healthy on the frame rate.
Is it?
Yep. Yes, it is. I'm nearly 60 FPS in VR. It's quite stunning.
Very good.
Yep. I like
Is that just because it's
no
there's no
photogrammetry? Yeah. No cities, no photogrammetry.
Yeah.
God, the whole bloody sky's filled with aircraft.
Brian, old gunner, I've just seen you. I've just noticed you've joined us. You probably said hello, but hello.
Yeah, I was speaking earlier.
Okay.
I just haven't insulted anybody, so you haven't noticed.
There's trees at this end of the runway, by the way, chaps. Just need to get over those.
Well, at least it's not cold, eh?
No, that's on the Isle of Wight, James. It's miles away.
No, it's not. It's only about 8.
Oh, is there a cows around here?
That's not good.
Tango. That's number 3. Not with a counting.
What's wrong?
Oh, trees, trees, trees. Bloom. Wow.
Now's maybe the time to turn the time back a little bit.
Yeah. As long as I can still see what's water and what's something else.
A stunning area, isn't it? Beautiful.
Beautiful, yes.
What are the 2 peninsulas on Guy, Soapy, Waternish, Trotternish?
Say again?
What are the 2 peninsulas or the big drives up from Portree? Is it Waternish and Trotternish?
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, they make big loops. You go to the far west end of Skye from Portree, so they're like day trips. It's absolutely stunning up there.
Best to climb back up to about 2,500, yeah. If you stay on the track.
Are we staying on track or following Valley or what we're doing?
Well, do what you like. You know, I'm staying with the track, but it's up to you. Fly we want. It's a big sky out there.
Indeed.
We're going to a nice, very nice little strip by the side of a lake there, about 70 miles away. Auchnashin.
I thought you were going to say pub.
Can you say that again? Auchnashin, you say?
Auchnashin.
Auchnashin,
I should say, not Auchnashin.
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 I couldn't find much out about that airport. I mean, it's obviously owned by the local council, but I mean, I'm sure some pop star or something is paid for it to be made there.
It's great visibility in this Sting.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely, isn't it? You can see all the way around. And I can see a flight simulator liveried Cessna on my right, I think.
You'll be Gunner.
Yeah, just on my starboard wing. Is that you, Gunner?
Yeah, that's me. I would have brought my Sting, but I'm in VR, and it kind of puts me semi out of the cockpit when I'm in VR.
Right.
Hey, I had a question before. Oh, sorry. We had a question before, Steve, about seeing name tags in VR. I don't know if the person has solved it. Is it a separate setting from the show name tags, traffic name tags?
And there's one in the traffic option down at the bottom. There's a section of 3 or 4 where you can see multiplayer aircraft or see simulator aircraft as default or not default, but that's not on Xbox as far as I know. Been told. So we can make it easier on ourselves on our computers by seeing everything as default. So we don't have to see individual aircraft. They can all stick with the in-game ones, which is strange because if you don't have that aircraft, you can use the default one anyway.
Yeah.
But then again, that's the option if you choose to do it anyway. I don't know how much easier it is on the CPU.
Well, I think it was specifically a VR thing because he had to show traffic nameplates on, but couldn't see name tags in VR.
Oh, sorry, that was the traffic nameplates. Okay, yeah. Nameplates is it's just the traffic nameplates. There's nothing else, was there? But you have to have the sim settings set to all players.
Could be, yep.
We wouldn't have this problem if Apple made it. We'd have no choice whatsoever.
So is this a touch and go also, David?
Yes, it is again. All touch and goes to the last one.
Okay. And it's straight on the nose, this runway, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. Hang on, I'll give you the... It's 04. Watch the gradient on the way into it. The land falls away before the... So you just need to skirt the land on the way down. I think this is the most challenging strip on the trip.
Nice. So anybody watching this, Tango did the last one, which we unfortunately didn't record. I mean, it's recorded, but not with sound voices. I'm kicking myself for not fully recording that. That's why I'm doing this one. But yeah, if you fancy a goal, just have a quick word with Steve Chunsey. He's going to be our inundated to Steve.
Yeah, thanks for doing that, James. I really couldn't cope with that. Doing a stream as well and learning how to do that.
No, of course, no. It's a
but I'll try and in future to get that under my belt.
I've got to say though, for live streamers out there, this is a good way of doing it because all I need to concentrate on now is live streaming, not the whole shebang. That's even more complex.
Yeah. Are you using OBS?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So I think James, your Hudson is going to do the next flight. Are you not, Hudson? And then are you looking for another member to organise a flight for this 2 weeks after?
Dan Nancy still with us?
I am, but the flight I had planned was in this area.
Oh so, no, let's do a different area.
It's I'll come up with one at some point, but it might not be in 2 weeks.
Okay, no. We try not to do the same area twice. But there was a chat before talking about. Yeah, there's a chat before talking about the Grand Canyon. Are you still with us? I'm not going to remember your name, I'm afraid.
That's Neil, otherwise known as Ben Mac.
Okay.
What would you guys like to see? Do you want to see like Grand Canyon and southern Utah? It's absolutely gorgeous. There's like 6 national parks down there.
Treat us. You know the area.
Gorgeous there.
It's
All right,
southern.
did
Utah. Is the southern? Is that where all the stacks are?
Yes.
Yeah, excellent. That'd be superb.
Keep your little hints. We like canyon flying.
Yeah,
They got beautiful.
Flight next week on that, and so
Gorgeous, Ken. Oh, gorgeous.
It's called the Mighty Five because there's a bunch of national parks down there, and it's only about 90 miles from the Grand Canyon, so it's a pretty easy thing to fly in a short stretch.
Well, just fire up a message or a post on the flight text chat, and then take it from there.
Okay. Somebody else will have to lead it. I don't have the wherewithal to do that. I can do the planning and the waypoint and stuff like that if somebody wants to kind of massage it a little bit.
That's all right, as long as you can take us through, and if you want to go point, not a problem. You don't have to talk the whole way through. You can talk us through some of the waypoints and anything interesting, but no, you don't have to lead the flight vocally.
Have any of you ever seen the Star Trek spoof movie called Galaxy Quest?
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Okay, remember about the middle of the movie when they land on the planet and there's all those weird rock formations and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah.
That is called Goblin Valley.
Yeah.
And to get to it, you have to drive about 15 miles off the highway, and it's the main highway. It's just flat. It's arid looking. My wife was asleep in the car. I turned off to drive into it. She wakes up because you drop down into this bowl where Goblin Valley's at. And she wakes up and she goes, "Where the heck have you taken me?" Because it's like Marscape. It is just fantastic.
Wow. How is it rendered in the sim? Is it acceptable?
I haven't flown over it yet. I'll fly over all of those and get a good idea. But if you're interested, just Google Goblin Valley, Google Bryce Canyon. There's a couple others that escape my mind at the moment. But like I say, they're all within. We did about a week and a half down there just hiking around and going to the different parks and stuff, and it's absolutely gorgeous.
Is that something that you might be able to include on your flight plan?
Sure.
Go for it. You piqued our interest already.
Okay. Now, just
if you can go on, carry on, David. Yep.
Just be aware, because this is all in Utah. Because of a certain religious group's influence, they don't really serve beer there. I think the highest ABV on beer in Utah is 3.2.
In that case, forget it. Forget it. Let's go to Disneyland.
So you better bring your own.
It's a hidden runway, this one, isn't it? Very tricky.
Yeah, it is. Just a bit slippery.
Sneaks up on you.
It's very short as well. It's at 500 feet, by the way.
Has Soapy been able to keep the rubber side down on all of his landing?
He has, while singing and reciting poetry and everything.
Who's flying the other steer?
And James has stayed out of the water.
I am Tunesy flying steering.
Who is?
Me, Tunesy.
Oh, are you flying stick or yoke?
I'm always on yoke. I can't be bothered putting the stick. It's just not worth it.
I'm doing it with stick today just to kind of make
I just
it
take one hand off. I just take the left or the right hand off, and then it's the same. It's like one-handed. It's fine.
I'm using the Velocity 1 flight stick as well. Yeah, I prefer it.
I've got the wife to shake the seat every now and again for turbulence and stuff like that, so it's perfect.
It's a new.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, it's haptic chair.
Kick at 2.0.
Haptic chair. Literally, she was tempted yesterday. I was flying over Greenland, and she said, "Why don't you crash into the ocean?" And I said, "As you crash, I'll throw water in your face." Just chuck a pint of water over you as you go into the ocean, and that's realism. Snow.
James?
Yeah.
I ordered one of those yoke supports from that enterprising Dutchman named Kevin Van Dyke. You know, that one that he 3D printed.
Oh, yes. Yep.
And it arrived in the mail on Thursday. I put that on, and boy, does that make a big difference with that velocity yoke.
Wow.
Yeah, I've got one as well, and it's absolutely brilliant.
He's got one more batch of 40 coming out here pretty quick, and then he's getting out of the 3D printing thing. But for like $15, he'll sell you the STL file, and I'm helping him get a source for the little wheels and the little screw beds and stuff like that. So if somebody's got a 3D printer and they want to do that, that's what Turtle Beach should have done.
Oh, that's Rosson. Rosson's our resident 3D printer.
And I don't know if I sent it to you or not, but when it showed up in the mail, I sort of doctored a picture of it because I pulled it out of the package, and I took an egg and I wrote B1F on it, and I took a picture and I go, Kevin, this is not exactly what I was expecting. And he goes, why? What's the matter? And I sent him that picture, and I said, I was expecting a yoke support, not a yoke support.
Oh.
He got a good laugh out of that. But yeah, it's definitely worth it. Like I say, I would not be surprised if Turtle Beach comes out with either, because he doesn't have it patented or anything. I would not be surprised to see if Turtle Beach either copies his design or starts using it on the future yokes.
Great.
It's really strange because, like, I'm not, loads of people seem to have had this issue, but I've not had any of that with mine. And it's like, well, why do some people have that problem recurringly, but mine's as smooth as anything?
Yeah,
it's quality control.
It is pure quality control. They're probably made in different factories. They're probably made in different areas of China or wherever. 3 or 4 factories probably make them.
Be interesting to see, does it differ like part of the world? Like, is everyone's in America really rubbish and everyone's in the UK fine, or is it not as, not as simple as that?
I suppose if you were to all people, you might find that, but it's got to be down to quality control for wherever they're coming from. I mean, it does the same with cars, You can have a car that's a bit janky, and Volkswagen did it with their vans, with their what's-name vans? I'll think of the name in a minute.
The Vanagon?
No.
Van or whatever.
The VW Vito van. They were German-made ones were good, and they started ones in northern Spain and southern Spain, and the southern Spanish ones were not very good at all because they were. Turns out they were on siesta quite a lot of the time and shutting off, and so they weren't galvanising their material properly. So everything everywhere is different, but there's just no global quality control, unfortunately.
Well, Kevin, the guy that designed this thing, he's a flight simmer as well, and he actually took his Velocity 1 yoke apart to see what it looked like on the inside. And part of the problem is the design on it, because all there is where the yoke comes out the front of it is there's just a Teflon ring in there. And so it allows some wiggle. I mean, it'll slide back and forth, but it also allows some up and down wiggle. And, he was saying, well, they should have put some sort of a ring collar in there with some ball bearings on it to do. And so that's basically what he did, is he extended it outside. It just clamps onto that little step that's on the front of the face of the yoke. And it doesn't, you can go all the way in, and it doesn't impinge on any of the movement on it.
Brilliant.
Pretty simple.
It's the same paw design as the SciTech yoke because it's the same design engineer. You'll find probably if you strip the Turtle Beach pedals, they're just the SciTech pedals underneath.
Well, I hope the SciTech pedals are not as inconsistent on the Xbox as the Turtle Beach are. It's much better on PC. I had no end of troubles on Xbox where it was just touch and go. It was gambler's luck as to whether you were going to they were going to connect or not, or which one did, or which brake did. But it's fine now.
I mean, I'm running some 12-year-old SciTech pedals on my PC, and they're fine. But
Yeah.
But they're not the best of designs.
Right, well, Kolbocka Airstrip chat is about 15 miles ahead of me, 14 miles ahead of me at the moment, but I've stuck in another little farm strip before that, which is called Knockbane Farm Strip, which is, well, I'll tell you how far in front of Kolbocka it is. But if you look on if you're using autopilots at the moment, you'll see that Kolbocka is shown at 13. When it gets down to about 10, you've got about 3 miles to run then. And the heading is of the runway, if I can find it, is 08.
Right.
That's not too bad.
So what are we going to do when we get there?
You're going to do a quick touch and go again. The only there's another 2 touch and go. I mean, you can land if you want to. It's a very small grass strip, but it's up to you. But I'm just touching and going. I'm conscious of the length of the trip. I reckon it'll be 2 hours by the time we're finished.
Yeah, but what are 2 hours?
Don't be harassing.
With this view, this view's amazing.
120 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a good movie. You've had drama, music.
Singing. Yep.
Well, I think it would actually be better named 120 Minions, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Soapy and his 30 minions.
No, I meant the little yellow things. What are they called?
That's us. That's us you're talking about now.
No.
They're the minions.
Right.
Minions.
Yeah.
Careful how you proceed, Mr. Soapy.
Nina, Nina, Nina.
Ooh,
There's
sound effects.
Banana.
Right, Knockbane Farm has just hove into view from me at 4.7 miles. So, autopilot off.
Autopilot, what's that?
It's
You
what happens.
don't need.
It's what happens to me. It's what happens to me when I've had a couple of scotches.
Yeah, it's the button right next to Soapy's whiskey glass. That's what it is.
It is.
I'm working my way through James's. I'm working my way through James's autopilot tutorial. Not right now, but any of you using one of those BAP boxes?
Negative.
Yeah, I've got one.
You like it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Now this airstrip, I think it's about 300, 400 feet elevation.
627 feet.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you getting that from?
Well, little nav map to do it.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not quick enough at the moment.
I should have brought the AN2, but I wouldn't be able to keep up with you guys.
Yeah, I'm having difficulty. I'm having to 2x the sim to keep up myself, but it's okay. Keep the same speed. It's easy to do.
Well, that runway's not easy to see.
It's not easy to see. It's Steve. If you see, there's a tree in the middle of the end of the runway.
That's very helpful. There's about 1,000 bloody trees around.
Yeah, but you just go to the left of that, just to the left of the tree, and that'll line you up.
I can see it now. Yep.
It's white. I think it's got snow on the runway this time. It was green last night.
No, that's from the last plane.
Well, there's trees either side of it. Yeah, it's down an alley of trees, and there's a big. Oh my God, it's like a ski slope. Well,
It's easier than it looks. Don't hit the front of it because it's like an aircraft carrier. The round down.
I've just found out.
Just follow the field lines down.
I'll come in from the other end then.
I'll do only a low pass here.
Oh, that was fun.
Oh, blimey, that's stuck up.
That's like jumping across in the BMX when you were a kid. Sango's going to love that.
Hey.
Badly designed trees right in front of a runway like this, isn't it?
Yeah. I think this is a little flex wing, strip, and of course those and rotorcraft, the gyroplanes, they come down very steep glide slopes, so it's not so much of a problem for them.
Whoa, interesting.
It's a hell of a slope on the front of it. Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a tree right at the end.
Try and miss the very front of it.
That's a good little challenge, isn't it?
Right, next one is Kolbocki Airstrip.
Tricky runway.
Nice electrical pylons directly after it.
I think there's
Just to end it off.
Yeah, there's on the mine 10 o'clock at the moment. There's a windmill. You know.
Yep.
Yeah, you're directly over it now. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, this one was the runway. Huh.
No, there are two strips at Kolbocki, a short one and a longer one. I've planned to go into the longer one, and that is on a heading of 03. Again, it's got two trees this end of it. When we came around on the gyros, there was 11 of us going around Scotland, and it was a very unusual summer weather, and one of the members there got his weight calculations wrong, and it's an uphill strip that we're landing on, and you take off on that towards the trees. They didn't clear them, and they landed gently in the trees. They were all okay. I mean, the rotor was written off, but they managed to fix the thing. So I thought you'd be interested to see that.
Soapy, you live in Scotland, don't you?
No, I live in Portsmouth. I have done for most. I left Scotland to join the Navy when I was 15.
I was just wondering if you'd gone to see the Kelpies.
No, I haven't seen them. I'd like to see them, actually. I've been home for a while.
You're not too far from me, David. We'll have to go for a pint one day. Only a couple of towns.
Yeah, lovely.
Well, about an hour away.
Right, yeah. Meet you anywhere.
We went and saw them on our last trip. They had just opened it up, and those things are just mind-blowing. And if you read the backstory to it about why Andy Scott was motivated to design those things, it's pretty poignant. It was designed after a couple of abused draft horses.
The beer thing is right up my street. If you guys want to meet up for a beer, it'd be awesome.
Scandinavia?
Yeah, make sure that's on a Friday.
And make sure you take plenty of money with you as well.
Yeah, but as long as we can finish at 11 so I can get the bus home.
500.
The bus.
Hey.
Right, there are two. Just go over the top of the two big trees, then drop down.
If you drink enough tokes, you'll still get home fine. The walk will go really quick if you're drunk.
That's man.
Don't forget this strip is uphill when you land. Well, both of them are actually.
Seeing you lot land, and it's nice you have seagulls when they go swooping after the tractor, you know, when they ploughed the ground and the seagulls come in afterwards.
Yeah.
After the chips.
Yeah, it all swarm in on one spot. Grab the chips.
Juliet Whiskey 800 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Rosen Romeo Oscar Sierra Echo November Inverness approach.
Is that a TV transmitter, Ariel?
Where?
Squawk 124 Tree Rosen Romeo Oscar
That's
Sierra
not a good
Echo
sign.
November.
You need to see that.
Oh, but he's taking it right out. So
Where
they've
is
got
it?
no
Oh, yeah.
TV.
Juliet Whiskey, 1,300 feet.
All right, last leg, chaps.
Is it solid, Ninja? Can't fly through it.
I mean, there's a real unfortunate place to put a tree.
Oscar, Sierra, Echo, November.
What, on the runway?
Yeah, right at the beginning. Jeez.
Someone's job.
Yeah, as I say, that's a flex wing runway as well.
Okay.
The Abalone bed and breakfast would welcome you up there anytime. Nice little place, actually.
Oh no, it is solid. Damn it.
Why do you run that bed and breakfast?
Say again, no, I don't. No, I
The
don't.
TV area is solid.
You recovered.
Just advertising it. Lovely.
Okay, sorry Scotland, you're not going to get Channel 4 for a while. I've just hit your aerial.
The Kilbocky's on the Black Isle there. That's called the Black Isle. It's actually a peninsula. And now we're going over the Murray Firth. A firth is basically a Scottish word which means the same as estuary.
Never mind.
I've got oil rigs in the other estuary. Anyone?
Correct.
got that? Yeah.
There's also along there. There's just by those oil rigs is the Glenmorangie distillery.
Oh, let's stop for a quickie.
Well, we flew over that on the trip, and I'll tell you, you could actually smell the malted barley as went over the top. It was wonderful.
Oh, lovely.
Paradise.
What a way to get thermals, eh?
Oh.
Just circle around for 2.5 hours.
I used to have a mate that was allergic to alcohol, and he used to smell our whiskey when we were drinking it, and he used to get high from it just by smelling it.
Yeah.
But he didn't get the allergic reactions.
All right.
Wow, that was a cheap night out.
It was for him, yeah.
Well, along there to our left, just on the coast, is RAF Lossiemouth, and that's where they've got the Typhoons and Poseidon MRA aircraft there. And next door to that is the Glen Moray distillery, and I just happen to have a glass of Glen Moray in my hand.
Oh no, really? Oh,
I am, and I'm raising it to your good health, and thanks for joining me on this journey through the land of my birth.
Thank you.
So Slancher, and I want you all to remember this toast, which is here's to us, was like us, gave you, and they're all dead. Dead. They're all dead.
Yeah. About 4 o'clock on Thursday. So thank you.
Half hour later, but nice.
Oh, is this Inverness Airport?
It is.
Oh, I've been here. That's where I landed. Yeah.
This is the short runway.
Hello.
And believe it or not, they've got little trees at the end of this one as well.
Yep.
I'm having them in front.
On the left here is Shannery Point. That's just where get the bottlenose dolphins, and just ahead of it is Fort George.
Yeah.
Which is still an active barracks. It was built after the 1645 Battle of Culloden to hold the clansmen.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't mention the 1745 rebellion and the Glenfinnan monument there, which is of Charles Edward Stuart, Bonnie Prince Charlie, and he raised his standard there in 1745. But they haven't modelled it very well, so it's a bit ghosty. You can't really see it very well.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah.
Well, we don't know much on this server about raising standards.
Oh,
we like to keep our standards low and consistent. Oh yeah.
Well, do you know these aircraft fly? These aircraft fly much better with their flaps up, don't they?
I haven't got any.
Christ,
That's what you wanted to do.
I can't see the runway. There are 7,000 aircraft on there.
You could switch the name tags off.
Or gamer tags. I could do if I didn't have both hands full and my eyes wide.
Put your glass down.
Oh no, I'm not going to do
that. You are a true Scotsman.
Just go for it. What could possibly go wrong?
Steve, I've got you coming into land. Just a bit of Curious Bee, very nice. Soapy, are you landed? Are you coming down? You've landed, lovely. Lovely. Steve, just beside you there.
Just a tip on the drinking single malts. Never any ice, and just a tiny splash of water.
Sacrilege.
Yeah. A little bit of water. True.
Well, James,
okay, chaps.
As you're enjoying that, go ahead.
Just to finish off, just while we got a little bit of time, I'm going to announce the screenshots winner of the month for March. So let me just go to my desktop and let's switch you to. Hopefully you've got home. Yep, you've got the Discord. So it began. So if people try and enter 3 pictures per month, please, because we got people entering 20 or something, and it's getting a little bit ridiculous. I do look over the whole month, so I always look back at pictures, and you can see a few here from one way. Go and, if you're in the Discord, which a lot of you obviously are, go and view these. Lots of lovely pictures. I'm just going to scroll through a few for you there from the top. There's one from Soupman. Would you believe it? There's about 5,000 from Soupman, but never mind. Steve, lovely ones from you there. Passing yours. And so there you go. So listen, I've hand-picked a few screenshots. So I've got a piece of paper next to me. The first one here is from Kev Bez, 1969. Lovely pictures there, very nice. You've got ripples on the ocean there. You've got a fiery. The flavour for this month was like give a little bit of pizzazz, a bit of fire, a bit of bling, and this definitely has it. Look at the ripples there. It's absolutely beautiful. Next one I picked is from Rosin, who's in the flight with us. Lovely condensation. You can see the instruments through the window there of the aircraft, and that kind of hazy cloud there. Absolutely beautiful. Next one's from Al Cook UK. In a jet there, you can see the land below, lovely cloud formations. And this one's from Fjordatuna, I believe it is. Lovely land at that. You got that fiery sun there. And Soupman, you made one. I've put this up for consideration as well. And one from Tango Theo here. Lovely shot. This is. Did you take that from your TV screen, Tango?
Yep, I did.
Yeah, it looks lovely still. Can only be one winner. I'm going to go with my gut. And the winner for March is Kevbez, 1969. Absolutely stunning picture with those ripples, the water effects, the sun in the background there, and the reflections. It looks like water's dripping off the wings. Absolutely beautiful. Go and look at that after the flight. Lovely picture. So Kevbez, I'll be giving you £15. Sending you £15 worth of money your way, one way or the other. And I'm going to pass over to David Soapy to finish the flight for us, to end the proceedings. So over to you, David.
He's down the pub already.
He's gone.
He's passed out under his tail. He knocked that glass back in one roll.
Around.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we got you, Dave.
All right. Sorry, I never know, Stu. Yeah, it's just to say thanks for your company. It was a great flight, nice chat. And
should go what?
Sorry.
It's your nice flight.
Underestimate that, David. That was an awesome flight. Thank you so much.
It was awesome.
Very good. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Stunning scenery.
Okay. Right, thank you.
Thank you very much, chaps. Lovely flight.
Great flight. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Thank you, Soapy.
Good night. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Soapy.